technique for administering medicine could use some work. The spring recruitment period. I have to train new prison guards during that time. The retention rate of new staff often depends on how You might want to try suppressing your grin. That way your words will sound more believable.
It shouldn't take a long time to... You're not allowed to be cured. Do you think that organization is a shelter for predators? What do you mean? Your imagination knows no bounds. Aren't you afraid my singing might... It's fixed. You're gonna use it on me? The taste is... Now you've piqued my interest. How exactly do you plan to use me? Sure thing. I didn't say I wouldn't expect...
Do you actually believe something like this would work on? Falsely accused. Oh, I can also track down. You're assuming anyone would dare to... Ever. Let's just say they're an old friend of mine. That's only part of the story. Ever tried to kill me before? It's only natural I return their kindness with a few gifts to express my gratitude. I just so happened to blow up the first research facility ever used to study predators. When you were still my contact, one of their high-ranking executives went missing. You might be...
Unit D.
I'm cultivating drowsiness. This is... me. Are all enforcers this bossy? Taking over people's houses, and even making their hands do all the work. That's the logo of a biopharmaceutical company under Ever. They filed for dissolution 5 years ago. Since then, their products might be connected to the frenzy enhancer you're investigating.
I'm guessing you're going undercover to continue your investigation in the black market then. You're too... So... Well... Do you actually want to learn a thing or two? Let's see. For most people, you need to build trust first. They gotta feel comfortable enough to open up. For more... The easiest... Before... Do you understand how it works now? You guys? After that, you need to question them. When confronted, most people will try to defend themselves. Under these... However... Sometimes... For instance... Alrighty then. Caleb's class is dismissed. Now, we're accomplices. You don't need to go through all these theatrics. I'll answer any question you ask. I would probably do the I'll sit.
Sure, I'll send you the card number. The password is your birthday. You're still having dinner at this hour? No, it was a telemarketer, and I got up for some water. If that's everything, then I'm going to go back to sleep. Remember to text me when you get home. Didn't you already pay the bill? Or are you heading somewhere else? What's wrong? They want me to join them for karaoke? I'm not much of a singer. But based on what I heard, they didn't exactly accept that. What about you? Do you want me to come? I'll go change then. Just send me the address. Am I usually that hard to convince? Are you inviting me or trying to talk me out of it? I'm okay. I'm fully awake now. I also want to join in on the fun. After all, it's not every day I get to see you sing in public. We just happen to be on the same wavelength. wait till I get there before you start. I'm looking forward to it too.
I don't know what caused this, but for the well-being of your heart, I suggest you keep your emotions in check. What has you all riled up? You might feel better if you talk about it. I didn't know hunters were allowed to skip work and play mobile games. I have a meeting soon, so please get to the point. Were you unable to complete the mission? I've never seen you this angry, even when you lose track of a wanderer. Then... Ah, so it's your fear of starvation. You're used to eating fried and salty food. It would be good for your health to change your diet. Air sounds perfect for you. All right. You didn't catch that? I suppose you and delicious food aren't meant to be. Wait for my phone call. Even if you eat nothing but air, you can still come over for dinner. A feast may be a bit difficult, but I can afford a few hot pots.
Are you curious about who I really am?
You referred to me as a warden, yet you were the one calling the shots.
That guy tried to escape, so I caught him for you. You don't need to thank me. What are you gonna do this time? Wait. Don't move yet. Your scent is the same as the lure's. Its sweetness makes me want to devour you whole. You're here to torment me with your new toys again? Why should I even listen to you? Miss Enforcer, I will obey you without question. I'm not. Miss Enforcer, I will obey you without question. You better hope I don't find an opportunity for revenge. First the muzzle. Now, why do you always enjoy putting restraints on me? Oh, you better watch your back then. When a tamed beast is abandoned, his master will be in grave danger. What do you think? I just got to the most important part of my painting. I knew you'd show up. Time is money, you know. But today, it's even more valuable. Don't you think so, birthday girl? A birthday present? Sure. Wait for it. Here. Ta-da! You know, Lemurians would swim to the depths of the ocean on our birthdays to find the prettiest gem. Any wish we make to it will be blessed by the sea. I picked one out for you and already made every wish I could think of. I wished you'd be able to laugh whenever you want, cry whenever you want, and live however you want. And that you could eat and sleep to your heart's content every day. Oh, and win something with every lottery ticket you buy. That's a bit much? Nah, you're practically priceless. Anyway, there's still one more wish. It's the most important one, so I gotta say it in person. I wish you a happy birthday. Huh? You want me to sing happy birthday in Lemurian? It's better if I sing in a language you understand, or else you won't actually get my blessing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear girl. Happy birthday to you. All right, I'm sure you've received my wishes. Don't worry, if you got my blessing, then the Guardian of the Sea is also aware. But if you really want to make sure, I'll keep reminding them until you've been blessed and all your wishes come true.
Welcome. Yeah, I'm doing a one-day part-time job. Today is your birthday, so the bakery, aka me, is preparing a little something special. I wanted to bake a cake for you, but I also don't want to accidentally mess up. Of course, I'm confident in my baking skills. You're the one who's always been skeptical. Hmm? All you want is me singing happy... Sure, I can do that. You're the birthday girl after all. Happy birthday to you. I don't think that's how it goes. Hold on. It's been a while since I last sang this. A long while. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, right. Here's your birthday present. Happy birthday. They say this radio captures pulsar signals from space and converts them into music. It can help someone get a good night's sleep. If you're struggling to fall asleep, you can put these on. Where did I buy something this cool? That's not important. Just treat it as a gift from deep space. And maybe, from the far reaches of the cosmos, a star has arrived on this planet just for you.
shocked. Were you not expecting me? Patients, surgeries, meetings, seminars. I'm saving those for later. Well, that's because... give me a moment. I left it on my desk yesterday, but you didn't see it, I suppose. I told you to go to bed on time, but since you stayed up late to play on your phone again... Never mind. I won't nag you for the rest of the day. In any case, I bought you a diffuser that plays soothing music, so you would be motivated to go to sleep early. Place it on your nightstand, and let the falling snow be your lullaby. What did I mean by that? You'll find out soon enough. Make a wish, birthday girl. Every wish you make today will come. You want me to sing happy birthday? Is this actually your first wish? Are you sure? It's not that I'm unwilling, but... Alright. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I wish you a happy birthday. May you always stay healthy and safe. I hope you never get sick or injured. In addition, instead of meeting Dr. Zane, I hope you get to spend more time with Zane.
Took you long enough. I told you before that a lot of people could have disappeared during the time I was waiting. Don't leave. Now it's you. Take it. Remember that place where I picked you up and brought you back to Anakinus? It has an organ, and while it's old, its timbre is the best. What? It's a present just for you. Anyway, you'll understand how enchanting the song is once you listen to it. You want something else, such as... in that case... Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Why are you looking at me like that? It's almost as if I'm tone deaf. Your taste in music is quite unique, to say the least. No, I don't have any plans. Sure. Since you're the one who asked me. Done. Make sure to choose a place that has a record player, by the way. Let's listen to the record.
haven't heard from you since you went on that mission. I'm checking in to see if you've been abducted by a wanderer. You look okay. Don't see any injuries. I just finished a painting and was planning to walk around, but it's cloudy and windy. I don't think going out is a good idea. On a night like this, when it's just us, it's the perfect time for a horror story. You ready? Huh? Aren't horror stories supposed to be told in the dark? Anyway, I'm going to start. Long, long ago, on a dark and stormy night, a hunter was on a mission. She found herself staying in a remote mountain village. There were no deep space hunters back then? Fine, we'll change it to where it's not that long ago. Shush, don't interrupt me. The hunter was about to fall asleep when she suddenly heard a knock on the door. Who could it be, she asked. The hunter felt something wasn't right and carefully opened the door. No one was there. But when she closed the door and turned around, she saw a shadow on the wall. And it looked exactly like the one behind you. What's with that face? You got a problem with my story? If you never answered the phone, it would have been a horror story for me.
Our stakeout paid off. Look, we've got ourselves an enforcer.
We'll take out every big shot that comes down here. We'll kill them and toss their corpses to the dogs. They see us as monsters and want us dead. In that case, let's turn this city into a place where monsters have the final say.
Didn't you forget something?
You're...
Get lost before I change my mind. You've got guts, Enforcer. You actually showed up in a place like this. LCBI Operations, Sector 1, Special Enforcer. They say you're looking for a predator named Tamino. He's a notorious criminal who's capable of committing any evil deed. A regular face on your internal lists, so they say. So, Is the world's strictest enforcer planning to arrest me again? What game should we play to commemorate the occasion?
Shit! I'm muted the whole time? Damn, bro. I must mistakenly click the mute on the OBS and I'm muted the whole time? Damn, bro. Ow, why didn't I... Oh my god. It's okay. It is what it is. Yeah. I mean, luckily nobody saw, yeah, except for you. Luckily nobody saw my stream. Yeah, so that's fine. The predators who were apprehended served as the ideal subjects for it. Oh, ideal test subjects. As the weekly morning meeting ended. Wait, what? Is it? I saw it, but nobody comments, so I just assumed that they swiped through my stream and then just left. I stretched my aching back and made my way to the conference room's door. Suddenly someone called me over.
Wait, would you stay behind for a moment?
No. Here comes the troublesome assignment. Winona was the secretary of the operations sector manager. She handled almost all of the assignments and arrangements, big and small, within the LCBI. No. I nodded and pulled out the chair to sit down again. Winona turned and gestured to the holographic display she brought out.
You must have heard about it during the earlier, yes?
No.
Given the annual increase of crime rate among our city's predators, the LCPI has been encouraged to adopt more aggressive countermeasures. The IEDS program has already begun. You'll be selected as suitable test subjects from the pool of predators we've detained. This individual will make a suitable supervisor.
You mean me? Winona's words carried a hidden meaning, and my heart sank. A chance encounter during my childhood revealed that I was immune to the predator virus. Wow! Maybe there was a special antibody in my blood, but for my own safety, I never shared this secret with anyone. Assuming they hadn't found about it, why would they ask for me? Noticing the weariness and confusion, Winona patted me on the shoulder. Please don't.
You are born in the southern district where the prince was gathered. You're familiar with the behavior. That's why the LCPI has decided to entrust you.
Do I have the right to refuse?
No, but we will provide you with the best health insurance.
Noticing my slight relief, she gave me a kind smile and continued speaking.
The situation isn't as dire as you think it is.
Take name Raphael, age 24, birthplace Verona, occupation former opera singer. Oh, he's a singer. Background: a famous opera singer from Verona, a town renowned for the arts. The leading actor in Siren's song. Let me close the door. Okay. 2 years ago, he was accidentally injured during an attack and become a predator. He suffers from memory loss. Personality independent, show no apparent aggression toward non-predators. Does not socialize with other predators. Prefers to be alone. Threat level. So why is it SSS class? Triple S. Why? As the elevator doors opened, Winona and I entered the LCBI's command center, which was located on the B1 floor. So my job is to monitor this predator who goes by the name Raphael.
The official assessment of his frenzy index has been recorded. It's very low. So when is nothing unexpected occurs?
What if he does? As if anticipating my question, she handed me another document.
Of course we have a backup plan in case things go awry.
Awry.
These predators have been implanted with control devices for pacification. They're directly linked to your equipment. In other words, if he enters a frenzied state, you're the only one who can pacify.
Is your baby pacified? I knew what happened when a predator went into a frenzy. When a predator displayed animalistic predatory behavior, they attacked anyone they perceived as prey until their target was dead. Either you became a predator too, or you died. But I'm immune to it. No? As the gravity of the situation set off alarms in my head, Winona opened her mouth.
I must remind you that even the most experienced animal trainer can still get mauled by a wild beast. I wish you the best.
Yeah. Thank you. As I stepped into the testing arena for the combat simulation, panic cries rang out.
Won't you look at that? Your first assignment
the chaos, she solemnly placed her hands on my shoulders. Please don't.
The future of the LCUI is in your hands.
During the evening rush hour, the congested roads erupted with screams in every direction. An office worker was attacked by a frenzied predator in public, and forces quickly arrived on the scene and shot both individuals. They died. The two bodies were loaded into a salvage vehicle which quickly drove away. Only dust was left in its wake. The onlookers dispersed without a second glance. They were unfazed by the incident, and the intersection swiftly returned to its usual hustle and bustle as if nothing happened. Attacks like this occur in this city every day. Wow. So much chaos happened. I'm so close to the target. Why haven't I seen anyone yet? I let out a sigh as I followed the blinking red dot on my tracker into a narrow alley, searching for the predator I had yet to meet. He's there. In the dim light, I saw him standing before an old vending machine, seemingly staring at the items inside. Okay? It's him. The predator's hearing was good, too good in fact. Before I could even get close, he whipped his head around to face me.
Got any spare change?
What do you want to bring? I couldn't let my guard down. I reached for the reinforced handcuffs attached to my waist, but my hand grabbed nothing. What? He raised his hand and waved the handcuffs. He swiped right under my nose. His expression a mix of surprise. Okay.
Oh, your eyes are working. You must be mute then. As the LCDI standards. If you don't have any money, forget I even asked.
I mean, I can give it to you. As he turned to leave, I lunged forward and grabbed the chain around his neck. Stop right there! What flavor do you want?
Honey,
Wow. I don't really like honeydew, but you do. The items slid out of the vending machine, and I handed Raphael the honeydew flavored yogurt drink. Finally, I had the chance to observe the predator standing before me. The fate of this city didn't rest in my hands, but letting a dangerous predator like him run around would definitely destroy my already limited career prospects.
if you're going home, you might want to take a long way.
Why? Raphael tore the straw's packaging with his teeth, and his gaze drifted to the pitch black end of the alley.
You smell
No?
blood. A blood donation van on North Cloudwater Road heading to Ohio. It's only 2 blocks away from here.
He spoke cheerfully, but there was a playful look in his eyes.
During the day, the predators suppress their instincts and blend in with the crowd. But at night, that's when they come out to feed. I bet those predators are starving after catching a whiff of blood.
Oh, that's why they attack. As if on cue, the unmistakable sound of flesh being torn apart resounded behind a mountain of garbage.
Looks like we're at the time.
so hot. He sounds so hot. He looks so hot. A nauseating stench permeated in the air as shadowy figures emerged from the abandoned buildings. They converged onto the street. The group grew in number. They entered the narrow alley like a swarm of ants. Raphael flicked his wrist and tossed the yogurt container into a nearby trash can. He doesn't litter, okay? He doesn't litter. That's nice. And then politely waved goodbye. Bye bye.
Walking buffet.
What? What does he mean? I'm a walking buffet? In the blink of an eye, he appeared on the roof of a nearby building. Smelling the scent of a living creature, the lower class predators moved faster. They were heading toward my position. I gritted my teeth and as I held the gun in my hand. 6 bullets wouldn't be enough for me to fight my way out when there were this many predators. If I wanted to make it out alive, I needed that combat-ready predator to help me. Raphael. 5 yogurt drinks, any flavor you want. In the dim glow of the street light, his ears twitched ever so slightly, then he turned to me.
Are you trying to bribe me?
Hell yeah. He appeared on the car roof and leaned down. Smirking, he held out his hand.
50 bottles.
Yeah, bro. Are you that hungry?
30.
20.
Death's knocking at your door and you're still trying to bargain?
Think about it. If I die here, you won't find another enforcer who's willing to meet your demands. I mean, yeah. My gun clicked. I ran out of bullets. A predator took... What the hell? Raphael placed himself between me and the looming threats. Third, he slammed a trash can against the predator's head. Okay.
Extra free time outside of
Deal. So what? Go, Raphael! As if he's a Pokemon. As soon as the words left my mouth, flames rained down, carried by the night wind. They devoured the predator's horde. Dark figures crumpled as towering flames engulfed them. The air was filled with the never-ending chorus of screams. The screaming and waves of approaching predators disappeared as they were consumed by the crackling flames. He stopped in front of me and purposefully reached for the badge hanging on my chest.
LCBI Operations, Sector 1, Special Enforcer. It's time for you to keep your promise.
Yeah, 20 yogurts.
You will be my dear supervisor.
Raphael was shrouded in mystery. If he could escape at any time, then why did he choose to stay at the LCBI, and why did he obediently follow me back after that day? Winona was curious about this. In her words, the conflict between ordinary people and the predators will inevitably escalate. Before effective weapons or a cure for the predator virus can be developed, my conciliatory approach might be successful. And as the only enforcer who survived living with a predator for 30 days, I became a valuable research subject. After a month of coexistence, I thought I found a way to balance the power dynamic in our relationship. The most important element was what?
Did you get it?
Huh? Was the yogurt? Was the yogurt drink? In the testing arena, the second weapon trial concluded earlier than expected. The battle barely lasted 10 minutes before the new combat robot was reduced to nothing more than scrap metal. In stark contrast to Raphael's composure, the observers and the experts responsible for the recording the data were quiet. Why? Look how hot he is. Raphael ignored the outburst. He lazily stretched on the spot and walked toward me as I stood in a corner.
Let's go.
Let's go. I wasn't sure when it started, but coming to me first after finishing the trials became a habit of his. He fell in love. To gather more observational data, the LCBI didn't place any restrictions on Raphael's movement. Since I was worried he might cause more trouble, I had to keep a closer eye on him, so he lived in my house. Oh yeah, he lived in my apartment. I cleared out the storage room in my apartment and set up a small bed to serve as his temporary living space. Having returned home, Raphael sat cross-legged on the sofa and changed the TV channel. It was past midnight and the late-night program aired a classic romantic movie. Are they going to have a movie date night? If you had been more enthusiastic, that 60-year-old researcher would have had a heart attack.
But when his wig flew off, everyone was in.
He tossed the empty yogurt bottle into the trash can.
By the way, does this yogurt drink really cost you a day's worth of your salary? You're not learning to relax
nervously chewed on my straw and guiltily averted my gaze. Yeah, it's expensive. The economy isn't great right now. The housing market crash, deflation, even the mayor's cat has to settle for less. If it weren't my boundless compassion, could anyone afford to cater your delicate palate?
Are you sure it's not because you're poor?
What do you mean? Why are you so mean? He innocently asked the question without a hint of malice. I can only respond through gritted teeth. Why don't you earn some money and help out Dan? The genuine confusion and bewilderment in his eyes made it impossible for me to stay annoyed. It was hard to believe that he used to be an opera singer. Hugging a cushion, I scooted a little closer to him. Raphael, do you remember what you were like when you used to sing?
No.
He suffered from memory loss. What do you mean? This embassy is asking such a stupid question. Have you ever wondered if the person you are right now might not be your true self?
You seem to be curious about me. Very curious.
Yeah.
What about you, though? You're in a rut. Have you ever stopped to think about what you really want?
I want you. Yeah.
Do you want
You.
me to help you kill them?
Kill who? He met my gaze. The corners of his eyes appeared sharp in the dim lining. Who are you talking about? Yeah, who?
Those useless higher-ups at your LCBI.
Holy shit.
Scared cat.
I mean... Raphael suddenly leaned in, and he rested his right hand next to me. What do you mean?
They ignore your well-being and force you to watch over a predator who can end your life at any moment. If they turn a blind eye to what you truly want, it's something even a child can understand. You should at least know that.
Okay. He lowered his gaze, then he smiled.
Scared of me now?
No?
Are you thinking that a predator's tendency to destroy and kill overpowers their emotions, so you shouldn't let your guard down?
His fingertips glided across my back as I tried to get up. The restraints on my wrist loosened. He pulled his head back and waved something in front of my eyes. It's the remote.
Can I change the channel?
Bruh. Bro, what the hell? Fuming, I snatched the remote from him and turned the TV off before he could protest. Man, he killed the atmosphere. It's almost morning. Go to bed.
Okay, sure.
I woke up in a cold sweat. I had a nightmare where Raphael tore me apart and ate my flesh. I pushed open the door to the side bedroom. The bed was empty. Even the blanket lost all its warmth. Did he run away? I scanned my surroundings. The front door was still locked from the inside, and all the windows and doors in the bedroom and living room were intact. In daylight's embrace, Raphael stood on the window frame, carrying a struggling, burly man over his left shoulder. He lowered him to the floor. Bodies covered the tiles. Predators were stacked on top of one another, and their hands were bound behind their backs. Their wails filled the air as if they were in a constant state of agony. I recognized several of them. They were notorious criminals from many wanted posters. They always managed to escape the authorities. However, Raphael pulled out a calculator. His fingers flew over the keys before he held it up to me. I saw a string of numbers on its display. How many yogurts?
All of them are predators with criminal records. The LCBI wants them arrested too. This is the total of their bounties. About enough to cover our living expenses.
Oh. I'm sorry, I thought he won the yogurts. That is so cute. The neighbor who was watering flowers on the adjacent balcony overheard the commotion and looked at us. Predators. As Raphael embraced his predatory nature and started making some money, the third weapon trial arrived as scheduled. I heard the robots were upgraded with an improved automatic defense system this time. Their shooting capabilities had been enhanced as well. The plan was to have the trial last longer than the previous one. Fortunately, at the 30-minute mark, Raphael managed to twist off the head of the third robot and tossed it into the equipment salvage area.
How did you manage to pull that off? 70% of Unit 1 has been compromised. Unit 3 and Unit 4 are in an even worse position.
A somber mood engulfed the observation room, yet I couldn't help but feel relieved. As Raphael emerged from the testing arena, everyone's gaze were on him. The fear and disgust were apparent. He ignored the scrutinizing looks and walked towards me as usual, but his brow furrowed when he took my hand. He seemed to be concerned.
Why are you sweating so much? Your hands are...
Unable to offer him an explanation, I shook my head. For a moment, I almost thought he wouldn't make it out alive. It's nothing. You did great today, and I prepared a reward for you.
You're treating me like some kind of pet.
Yes, you are. It was a light-hearted remark, but he tightened his grip on my hand. It was dusk when we arrived at the entrance of the White Whale Theatre. Posters for Siren's song were plastered everywhere. During the short walk from the entrance to our seats, countless people turned their heads to catch a glimpse of him. The sound of steady breathing was next to me. We were barely 10 minutes into the performance. Unable to bear it any longer, I gently kicked his ankle. Raphael slightly swayed his head before it fell onto my shoulder. He fell asleep. I can't believe your artistic sensibilities were thoroughly eroded. I had originally planned to take him back to relive that familiar performance, hoping to learn more about his past. I let out a silent sigh. People began to leave. As we made our way to exit, he rubbed his eyes and tossed the crumpled program brochure into a nearby trash bin.
The lead opera singer was terrible. 5 notes were off key in a single line. Also, that final high note was more like a shout.
His words instantly drew a flurry of hostile glares from those around us. Embarrassed, I lowered my head and tried to hurry him toward the exit, but a well-dressed, middle-aged man stopped us. Is there something we can help you with? The opera manager wasted no time in explaining why he approached us. The terrible lead opera singer Raphael had criticized was injured recently. Moreover, an important performance was scheduled in a month. All of Lincoln's VIP would be attending it. Raphael's build and appearance closely resembled to the masked protagonist on the opera's poster. Consequently, the opera manager hoped he would be an understudy for the role. Which one? Raphael. You're right. This isn't the first time someone made that comparison. That's why he got the opera singer outfit. Raphael emerged from the fitting room. He wore an expensive formal outfit. The suit boasted of snow white lining with a perfectly tailored jacket. Intricate embroidery and beads adorned the collar.
It's a bit tight around the neck.
stepped closer and loosened his collar. What about now? Raphael gave me a thumbs up. Upon seeing him, the opera manager's eyes sparkled with excitement.
Excellent. Excellent. You're the understudy.
An opportunity to make money fell right into our laps. Of course, I refused to let it slip away. Not to mention, I was curious to see how Raphael, who didn't remember anything about his past, would interpret a role that might be tied to his own history. Raphael, here's our chance to make some money.
Huh?
He's from the southern district. He doesn't have an official ID for this area, so we need to keep things off the record.
Since he'll be an understudy.
He can sing. 5 minutes later, using the sheet music, Raphael finished performing a segment from Siren's song. Already a crowd of onlookers gathered at the dressing room door. Worried that his identity might be exposed, I grabbed a mask from the makeup table and put it on his face. Does that help with anything? I don't think it is. Okay. What are you thinking, MC?
Why do I have to wear this?
Don't move. In many stories, the protagonist often wears a mask when he kills people. His enemies only caught a glimpse of his face in their final moments. Raphael, however, only responded with confusion. He rubbed his chins against my palm. It tickles. Only then did I realize that his pulse was bright and full of hope. It was a masterpiece crafted by a painter or singer who poured every ounce of passion into their life's work.
Hey, snap out of it. We're about to sign the contract. Make sure.
He's so cute.
I want her as my assistant, and she gets her own salary. Add that to the contract we talked about.
He's so cute.
Do you realize?
Not really.
Raphael, why are you nervous? I looked up only to be momentarily stunned by his eye-catching reflection in the mirror. The makeup artist adjusted Raphael's cuff. Unable to move, he lifted his head to meet my gaze.
Why would I be? Didn't you say you wanted to hear what's there?
exclusive riverside seats welcomed their distinguished guests when there was only a minute left before the curtains rose. The city's elites were always fashionably late if it meant they could make a grand entrance. Ew. The spotlights above the circular stands dimmed one by one. The sunset's golden rays dance across the river's surface. As twilight dyed the sky, the performance began. A voice was unlike anything the audience heard, yet no one understood why it sounded so different. The more intently they listened, the more elusive the voice became. Critics' pens fell silent, and even the elites stopped their lofty discussion. Years later, I still firmly believe this would be a night celebrated and remembered for generations to come. After the show, rain fell. The luxury cars parked along the street drove away one at a time. With an umbrella, I rushed to the temporary waiting room on the roadside as soon as the opera ended. His thin, loose pants clung to his legs, and his embroidered suit looked as if it was drenched. It appeared to stuck to his body.
What were they screeching about at the end? All that
They were giving you a round of applause. After a performance, everyone cheers for you. How can you not even remember that? I wasn't sure why I felt the need to explain. Looking down, I noticed how soaked his shoes were. Never mind. Let's get out of here. The music makes me feel really calm. Raphael patted his pocket before opening his hand. In his palm lay several opulent rings.
The lead opera singer gave me to my mom. He said I did well for the job as a substitute. I also embodied the style. Sort of, anyway. I only asked, who are you? And he stormed off and slammed the door behind him. Nice motherfuckers.
After Raphael's supposed death, imitators popped up like no tomorrow. This actor was one of them. In fact, he was the most convincing copycat out of the group. They said he had performances at home and abroad scheduled well into next year. If these rings were from this rising star, they were probably valuable. The cheers and applause you heard were for you. The people in the audience didn't show up for anyone else. They wanted to see you. You're not anyone's substitute, Raphael. You're the only one they admire and aspire to be.
So, you wanna?
As I collected my thoughts, I smiled at him and waved.
You want Ted? I don't have that.
I wasn't implying that at all. I opened my mouth and explained myself, but I changed my mind. Amidst the array of dazzling jewels, I pointed to the most understated one. It was the ring he put on before the performance. I want the one you're wearing, on my ring finger. That's so fucking cute. That's so cute. He gently took my hand. His skin brushed against mine as he slid the simple band over my finger. You wanted to give me a ring? Is it because you like it?
It's valuable. I thought you might like it since it's worth a lot.
That's so fucking cute. That is so cute. Thank you. A bunch of theater managers mistook me for your agent. They asked me for your contact information.
Did you tell them I bite? And how painful my bites are? They might even die from it.
Piffed. This is so cute. The rain stopped and the air along the riverbank was infused with fresh scents of wet grass.
Do you want me to go with them?
Why are you cooperating with this LCPI? Unexpectedly, we blurted out our questions at the same time. With your skills, it wouldn't be hard to overpower a few enforcers, hijack a patrol car, and drive on Lincoln 24 to reach the Southern District. Since they planted a control device in you, I can help you find a way to deal with it. Raphael stopped in his tracks. When he spoke, his words lacked any warmth. They were as cold as the lingering raindrops on my skin.
Have you ever seen how the predators feed?
No.
They use their claws to make an incision along their prey's spine and tear it apart. Predators start eating the internal organs, or moving onto the muscles. They're no different from hyenas, dismembered limbs everywhere.
Do you like being with us then? Well, I guess the answer is no. In the end, the predators and ordinary people were fundamentally different. Yet, with his primal instincts and innate nature, he either failed to recognize these differences or chose to disregard them. Raphael's gaze returned to me.
In your eyes, am I no different from the other predators? Forget it.
Before I could respond, he abruptly turned away. His irritation was palpable. He walked to the edge of the bridge, his eye fixed on the river's inky depths. A patrol car sped past us on the wet road. A bottle flew out of its lowered window. In an instant, Raphael shielded me with his body. Before I could even register what was happening, the patrol car skidded and careened toward the left guardrail. The unconscious driver was slumped over the deployed airbag. From shock, when Raphael dragged him out of the car, he frantically clawed at Raphael's hand and begged for mercy.
As you can see, snapping their necks and tossing them over the bridge would be easy. I wouldn't hesitate to do it. I wouldn't show a sliver of mercy either. But you tell me I shouldn't. You've always sympathized with me so close to me. This is the real difference between us. Cutie.
罪感十足，救命啊！
I was hoping that I would. If we're going to watch it down, we might as well Something's been bothering you all day. What's wrong? Why? People die every day. You're weird, but okay.
Oh, I forgot to unmute myself again. After extensive inquiries, I obtained information from undercover contacts about several S-class predators fugitives. My mind, I don't know what's going on with me today. The dilapidated building before me, teetering on the riverbank, served as their hideout.
Wouldn't it be faster to just charge it and dump it on the LCBI's doorstep?
If it were that easy. If it were that easy, we would always be buried in work. If you don't want the entire city hunting you down, follow me.
Fine. I'll pretend I'm slowly approaching before I have to. I'll wait for you to bring in the enforcers once you start arresting me on this week.
Anguish choked my heart, but I forced myself to smile and nod. 虐恋情深. Raphael glanced at me, then he turned away and sighed.
I'll be waiting. Don't leave me hanging for too long.
Okay. His figure quickly vanished behind the dilapidated building. Dilapidated. Okay. Everything was ready. I grabbed my comms device and contacted my colleagues at the LCBI. I spotted 3 predators at the intersection of the city's north and west sectors. All of them are confirmed S-class criminals on our list. 2 of them are also the prime suspects in the recent bombing incident. The mention of a potentially high-profile arrest immediately perked up the team on the other end. Understood. Our goal here is to round up all of these predators. As soon as the large group of enforcers arrived, the predators' criminals quickly sensed something was off. When my comms device buzzed, I answered the call with unwavering composure. As expected, I was greeted by a less than friendly voice. Lapdog? Go ahead, then. Do it. I've been wanting to get rid of them for a while now anyway.
We were all humans once. You think I don't see through your act?
I didn't know what was going on over there, but I knew Raphael hadn't said a single word. In the midst of complete silence, a familiar voice reached my ears.
You left me. Is it because you hate me?
Yes. Yes. No. Yeah.
Okay.
My comms device vibrated twice in my pocket. It was quiet and unmistakable, and I knew what it meant. All I had to do was give the signal. The building was rigged with explosives. Taking care of these predators wouldn't be a challenge. Not to mention, my true motive would be revealed if this continues to drag on, and Raphael would return to LCBI while a more qualified enforcer replaced me. There was no time to lose. I opened all comms channel. More people needed to witness his death in this accident. Attention all units. The building before you has 2 prime suspects behind the recent Magnolia Square bombing. The year is almost over, and Operation Sector 1 has been behind on arrest. It's time we change that and earn ourselves some point. Cheers erupted across all channels, but one voice. I cut off Winona's transmission and issued the command without any hesitation. Fire! Do it. Wow. That's scary. That scared me. The explosion roared. The 3-story building crumbled along with its support columns. Flames licked away at the walls and peeled them away like paper. Chunks of debris plummeted into the river behind us and sent massive waves crashing against the shore. But I knew Raphael would find a way out using his skills. Yeah. My heart was steeped in anticipation and dread as it raced. I ran into the riverbank. In the darkness, I found what I hoped to see, a pair of eyes shining with the river. He waited. Maybe he wanted to hear me say his name one more time, but I remained silent. Aww. He gave me one last look before slipping below the water surface. He vanished without looking back. That's sad. That night, I had a dream. Raphael had transformed into a fish and swum to a distant shore that stretched into the distance. His fins morphed into legs, and he stepped into a beautiful, breathtaking land. Instead of singing, he picked up a paintbrush. Effortlessly, he filled a canvas with intricate patterns of light. His hands were as elegant as ever, even if he'll never sing again. Oh, I was sure he'd be a wonderful artist. 1 year later. The winter sky has darkened. Only the LCBI's towering building is ablaze with light. Inside, stuff from various departments works well into the night.
Did you see the news report 10 minutes ago? In here pronto. Who else could it be?
What?
Phone fire just cleaned up the next witness to the mayor's inbox. They're treating the transportation workers up as like their own personal slaves. Just and who did it for them? Who knows?
Is it him? The higher ups apparently agreed to a large-scale collaboration with Ever. Whether the true objective was to exterminate the predators or secure the protocol veins, no one was certain. Tamino. Who will it be?
What did I tell you? It's
What did that tell you? A scorching gust cut through the evening air. Flames erupted and consumed the two figures in my periphery. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think Raphael will let them kill me. When they died out, a shadowy figure emerged from the darkness. He slowly advanced toward me.
LCBI operations, Sector 1, Special
This is kind of familiar. This is the first part of the story.
He's a notorious criminal. What? You don't recognize me anymore?
Yeah. I recognize you.
Everyone out. Now.
The room falls silent. No one dares to defy his command.
Focus.
Okay. I look up and realize we're alone in this warehouse. Raphael lifts my chin with the tip of his dagger, so I'm forced to meet his gaze. Oh wow.
You're capable and not stupid. But you still manage to get caught by predators. If all enforcers are like you, Lincoln's future is For 3 months now, people digging info about throwing fire in the
Did you bring me here to kill me then?
kill you. No. I'm more curious about
So
what's
this
in
time
it.
he's keeping me as a pet? Dang, bro.
When I feel like it, I'll give you some attention. If I lose interest, I'll toss you aside.
Holy shit, Raphael is freaky. This fishy is freaky.
Doesn't sound fun. It's like taming a wild animal.
The tension between us is taut like an invincible bowstring. It's pulled and pulled until a buzz interrupts the stalemate. Oh shit.
You want to call for help? Allow me.
Before I can respond, Raphael grabs my phone and answers it. He starts speaking without giving the caller a chance to talk.
Hey, it's me now. Yeah, I'm the guy you're trying to arrest.
Holy shit.
I know you can trace this
Home
Fire's face.
Homeboy is bold.
But if you step into this area, she dies. So what do you plan to do?
Oh no.
You poor thing. Even your colleagues are ready to sacrifice you in the name of justice.
Aww. I'm at a loss for words. Thoughts surge to the tip of my tongue only to be swallowed back. In the end, I shake my head. That's Lincoln for you. Everyone only cares about themselves. It's the status quo. Raphael, is this your way of getting back at me?
I'm not doing this all for the sake of revenge. I'm after bigger fish. You all see the eye. You're just the bait to learn who's kids. Don't believe me? Do I look like I'm unaware of what's going on in the outside world? Let them try. We'll see if their fancy goal is to kill me
There's nothing left for us to say to each other. I lowered my gaze and waited, and wait for the death that could arrive at any moment.
Although, how does a good person sound?
Uh-huh.
You can live, but only if you become a predator like me.
But isn't she immune to the predator virus?
That way, you'll be the same.
You're wrong. I'm not here to save people, the predators, or this city. The only person I want to save is you. It's always been you. His fangs, mere centimeters away from my skin, pause upon hearing my words.
Do you honestly think I'll allow your lies to deceive me again?
It's not lies. I'm being for real. FR. Believe it or not, I never once thought about leaving you behind.
Then why won't you become another predator like me? Believe me, there's a million people in the world who are stupid and selfish. They created the predators, and now they're playing the blame game and pretending to be heroes. And do you think you'll come out of siding with them? Join me. I'll turn this entire city into a paradise.
As if possessed, I close my eyes. I almost believe that the future Raphael speaks of, our future, could become a reality. Yet before his fangs pierce my skin, the door suddenly bursts open.
Looks like your LCD icons want us to die together. It's sort of romantic being stalked by sneakers. Let's do one last
Damn, girl, you're still worrying about him.
catch me.
As his former supervisor, I'm suspended from duty due to our ambiguous relationship. They say I'm recuperating. Aww. 恋恋情深真的。Poor lovers. I realized something. I never truly understood him. He's an opera singer, a predator, and after our reunion, the leader of flowing fire. But who is he, really? Maybe I want more than a fleeting embrace. I yearn to witness his journey until the end of the time. The theater's main door swings open. The backlit figure walks down to the steps, its form sticking out like a sore thumb against the light. I turn to see who it is, and I'm not surprised. You knew I was here?
The LCBI HQ is nothing but welcome now. I didn't see you there.
Oh shit.
I guess you don't even appreciate the performance I meticulously created for you.
He navigates the arrow aisle and sits next to me. Now that Lincoln is your stage, do you really need me in the audience? His expression slowly hardens, and a chill settles over his features.
Do you think I care what happens to this city?
Maybe. His head is slightly lowered, and his face is like a canvas where light and shadow intertwine.
It's easy for me to get what other people desire. Always has been. But I figured it out. Well, I have no intention of giving up. I'll do whatever it takes to make it alive.
Oh, the possession he have. A faint rumbling seeps through the walls. Outside, the predators howl like cornered beasts. I have no idea who will win, yet that doesn't matter to me. I know what you're thinking. Do you want to turn me into one of the predators? Alright then. Go ahead. I throw my arms around him. Raphael freezes for a moment before he hugs me back. Turn me into someone who's just like you. Then we'll be then we'll always be together, right? Oh. His fangs graze the side of my neck before they sink into my skin. The bite is gentle. It's as if he's afraid of hurting me. Blood trickles down my neck, and it stains his lips in a dark crimson. Yes.
Let's start a new life in another city.
Time seems to slow down, yet also pass in the blink of an eye. I touch the bite mark on my neck. I don't think I ever told you. I can't become a predator. But for the predators like you who have gone into frenzy, my blood seems to have a soothing effect. As he falls to his knees, I cradle his face in my hands. Raphael, I will never become like you. But I need you to trust me right now. In exchange, I'll give you true freedom. Aww, that's really sad. This is really sad. Ever's experiments to artificially create the predators go as far back as 20 years ago. They even hid the cure so they could maintain control over the predators. Flowing Fire was eliminated, and I was appointed as chief enforcer to oversee actions related to the predators.
Let me tell you about what I saw. Flowing Fire's leader, Tamino, I don't know, was kneeling in front of the best person. She wouldn't even lose her grip on the ship.
Quiet, everyone. Our new chief.
I'd like to announce that we confirm the death of Tamino, the leader of Flowing Fire. The body has been disposed of. We have made a significant milestone in our efforts against the predator. Oh, he's dead? I'm also sure you heard the rumors. A series of measures against the predators will slowly implemented, and ever will be brought to trial for the actions. Are there any questions? Alright then, this concludes our meeting. So he's dead? Raphael's dead? Oh. He's not dead. Okay. Luckily though. Haha.
What are you going to do?
I crouched down and reached between the cage's bar and to stroke his head. The faint scent of my wrist wafts around him. New policies will be implemented, and the bridge spanning the river will serve as the new boundary. The predators will be free to establish their own community. Everyone will live separately without interfering in each other's affairs.
I never saw you as an idealist. Even if ever is no more. There are others.
That's irrelevant. From the very beginning, you're the only one I wanted to whisk away. I noticed a hint of emotions I never seen before in his eyes. I'm surprised my spirits are lifted ever so slightly. Tamino, let's play one last game. If you win, I'll set you free. How does that sound? This is my promise to you. What?
What am I to you?
Oh, here comes the freaky part.
I'm just a prisoner.
Here comes the freaky part. That scares me. I mean, what are the difference between the freaky or sassy? It could mean the same thing, right? I need to move closer? What do you mean? Drag to examine his body. What the hell? What is that? Holy shit! Is this what? Wait, where's the safe zone? I'm lost. I'm lost, dude. I'm lost. Where is this? I mean, I could see many other streamers streams this game, so I think it is safe to stream. But where's the safe zone? Oh, so we need to... Oh, okay. So I need to keep it that way. Okay. Okay. Oh, yay! Oh, yeah. I mean, it's okay. What's that? Oh shit, I didn't mention this got the adult content. But what's this? Oh. What do you mean? I mean, yeah, I forgot to put that under 18 plus content. Okay. Whoa. Never mind. Subdue. Turn off. Turn off what? Wait, what? I'm confused. What the hell is... Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay. Never mind. Oh, what? My game crashed. What? The game crashed. Why? Wait. Wait a sec. It crashed. Why though? My emulator was not working. It just crashed. I'm confused. I just got over the sussy part and it just crashed. Why though?
Right in time. I need your help to pass this level.
Oh yeah, I can continue. What is the recall thingy? Oh. So I can continue this stuff. Lucky. Or else I would be crazy to play this again. The game, yeah, maybe. It is too much for this PC to handle. So it just crashed. Never mind. Luckily we can continue our journey. I saw the timeline. It is almost over. Oh my god, this memory took such a long time to play. Oh my god, what's going on with my internet? Maybe it's because the bill is due tomorrow, so yeah, 2 hours and a half, yeah. I'm playing on LD player. Yeah, LD player. I didn't trust BlueStack because I afraid it would contain virus, so I just download other emulator. Wow, the loading is so slow. Why is it so slow? Oh, 100%. I don't think so because the fan is not really loud, so I guess not. Maybe it's my internet. And it's close-knit community, blah 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 blah. Okay. As for the latest gossip, There's a grand old mansion by the sea. It's been empty for years, but it recently got new owners last month.
They painted the whole place white and even made the floor-to-ceiling windows face the sea.
The gentleman buys a bouquet for his lover every day before driving home. He has yet to miss a day. That is because the son lives on my block like one of the dozens of little babies. He was right.
Aww. This is where you used to live? It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We confessed our feelings to each other, so we knew it was time to leave the chaotic city behind and start a new life together. That's so romantic, such a romance. Have you thought about what we might do for a living here?
How does an antique shop sound? Owning a bookstore or an art gallery works too. I'm okay with any of those.
Then the art gallery?
Why?
I think it's because after a certain night, I had a dream that felt just as real and as similar to the present. In my dream, I lived a life full of joy. I want to make it our reality.
Sure. Since that's what you want. Turning your home into a proper art studio might be a little tough, though.
Oh, that's the end. After memory, finally. Oh my god. It is almost 3 hours into the stream, and we finally completed it. Wait, what? We still have I don't know, some progress to go. went to the freaky part again. On his neck.
How does energy shut sound? Why? Sure, since that's what you want. Tomorrow.
Wait, what? Wait, so what is unlock first? What do you mean? I'm trying to get to the 100% complete progress, but it just stuck on 90 something percent. So So if I don't, so if I die, oh, I haven't had my dinner yet. I will. I'll have my dinner after this stream. So that's it. That's it. I don't know. I'm trying to, unlock the remaining progress. Yeah, it have 2 endings, so I'm trying to unlock another ending. So that's it. So that's the secret ending. Oh yeah. That's the secret ending we're talking about. Whoa, finally. We ended this memory. Okay, I think this would. Yeah, because I want to get the diamonds. I think this is the end of the stream for today. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I will eat my dinner and I will take some rest and enjoy the rest of the day of my life. I hope you too. Yeah, I'm really tired. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye. Yeah, see ya. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.